Hey, man, so, today is Wednesday, right? I don't normally do a video on Wednesday, but I'm doing a video on Wednesday because yesterday I was really, really dog sick. Today I'm feeling better. Like, I'm not 100%, obviously. But I'm feeling better than what I did yesterday. I'm holding foods down, which is nice. I'm still terrified to eat normally, so I'm on that saltine diet right now, which is kind of breaking my normal diet rules because carbs are like through the roof, but I gotta do what I gotta do right by my body. Now, I bring that up, not just to talk about me, but a great deal of the time, man, we have a plan, right? And we come up with that plan and we figure out what we want to do and how we're going to get there, and we go after it. A great deal of the time, though, what we plan and what for, argument purposes, the universe's plan is different, right? So like yesterday, okay? Yesterday I planned on getting up, I planned on going into work, I planned on kicking ass, because that's what I do. But the universe had different plans for me, man. I got sick. I even was going to attempt to go to work after getting out of the hospital, but a doctor downright told me not a good move, I could pass out. I was dehydrated. So it basically amounted to me going home after about a 3.5 hour stay in the hospital and just resting the rest of the day. And that wasn't what I had planned. That was not the goal. That was not my intent when I woke up on a Tuesday morning. But that's what happened. And a lot of us have a really, really hard time in life, I feel like, accepting the things that are out of our control. We have a hard time accepting when our plans have to change. And I think probably the biggest mistake I've made multiple times in my life is just acknowledging the fact that things have changed, that I need to do things differently. I don't know, I said it maybe a month and a half back. Like, my training's different now because I'm getting older, and like, I understand that, and I recognize what my body can do, what my body can't do. Like, before, refrigerators and stuff was not such a strenuous task. Now it's like, I gotta make sure I'm using proper form, I gotta make sure I'm delivering the way I need to. There's a lot that goes into how I lift and how I do things now. People don't recognize things. Like, they don't recognize the change in their industry. They don't recognize the change in the dynamic of how their relationships are working. They don't recognize it. And if they do recognize it, they try to persuade the situation to go back to the way they want it to be. The problem with that idea is, man, sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you cannot make things go back to the way they used to be. Man, the past is the past for a reason. It does what it does and brings you to where you're at for a reason. And sometimes you just can't alter that reason. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying that's the way it is. Yesterday I got sick. Granted, it was a small ailment, but it was a small enough ailment to take me off my feet. I had to miss work, which really sucked because yesterday was a really important day and I needed to be there. And because I wasn't, things probably did not function as optimally. The guys had to work harder because of my absence, I'm sure. whole batch of stuff. And I didn't want to accept it at first. I didn't want to accept that, so I was going to try to, make myself go in anyway. And you can't do that. You can't push something that just won't move. Cygnus doesn't move. Not at least not in the speed we would like it to. I don't know, point to this message really is that we have to accept situations that are outside of our control, and we have to learn how to work with them as is. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fun. It's going to suck. But that's the way it works. And here's the thing that I think is most comical. When you apply yourself to those situations, when you apply yourself to the situation that you've been given, whether it was forced on you or whether you accepted it, more times than not, you can get through it. And you can get through it, with flying colors. That's just, facts. Don't doubt yourself as much as you do, because when you doubt yourself, you leave room for others to doubt you. Don't doubt yourself because you're selling your product, which is you. If you doubt you, everyone else will doubt you. And you'll doubt yourself more. Like, you ever get in your head where you talk yourself out of things? Man, that wind is, epic right now. It is, batting my truck around pretty hardcore. But anyway, if you doubt you'll talk yourself into doubting yourself further, and then you'll talk yourself out of your success. You'll talk yourself out of getting where you want to go. You'll talk yourself out of the fact that you can do it. So don't doubt yourself. Apply everything you got to every situation and just go get it, man. I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday. I hope all of you are healthy. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. I'm going to get better. It was a stomach bug thing, apparently, like a stomach virus. So it'll pass within the next day or so. I've got my meds now, so I'm tight. I love you guys very much. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. I will see you guys back tomorrow, because tomorrow is supposed to be my normal video day. But just remember, every situation that you're faced with, regardless whether it was part of your plan, whether it was not part of your plan, you can get through it. It might take some elbow grease. You might have to put some overalls on, and you might have to go to work, but you can get through it. Have an amazing Wednesday.